Alright. What's going on, everyone? YouTube by NES Ruler. I thought we'd come and do a Blu-ray and DVD update. We got a few Blu-rays and a lot of DVDs that I picked up yesterday from Family Video. We had a 4th of July sale, so once again it was 10 for 10. So I ended up picking 20 more movies for $20. So, you know, Family Video is really the main reason why my collection's so big, because they sell their shit so cheap. But anyway, let's get into it. First thing I picked up from Goodwill, this was like $10 I think, and that's Toxie's Top 10. This is not actually put out by Troma. This is put out by Brentwood Home Video and SGC Entertainment. But somehow it's all Troma flicks, and comes in this cool tin with this cool shit on the front. Opens it up, and you got these slim, pull these out, these slim cases, and we got, sorry it's not closed, the Newlyweds Dead. And you can see it, you know, they're Troma flicks, but I don't know how this works. Stuff Stephanie in the Incinerator, which, as you guys know, I do have on Laserdisc. So it's cool to get this DVD copy finally. I don't know if it's on DVD separately or not. We got Fertilize the Blaspheming Bombshell. Blah, 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 blah. Tongue twister. This cover's funny. The Fiend's Revenge. Fucking saying all these names. Killer Frog movie. Croaked Frog Monsters from Hell. Demented Death Farm Massacre. I mean, that cover's just awesome. Dead Dudes in the House, which I guess is a ripoff of House Party, it looks like. I think it's fucking called House Party. Curse of the Cannibal Confederates. I mean, that's just fucking hilarious. Video Demons Do Psycho Town, which seems cool. Love that cover. And finally, we got Space Zombies Bingo, which is just funny. So, for $10, for 10 more Troma flicks to add to the collection, I had to pick that up. I was surprised to see that at Goodwill, but really cool tin box set to add to the collection. Now let's just get to the Blu-rays, I guess. This was $8, but I had a $5 off coupon, so for $3, I figured why not? I picked this up. That's Beast of the Southern Wild. I have not seen this yet, but you know, I've heard okay things about it. And I know it's not horror, but you know, I pick up some non-horror stuff every once in a while. But for $3, figured I'd give it a shot. You know, it's one movie that was nominated for an Oscar that I haven't seen, so for $3, I grab it. These were all $5 at Family Video. Silver Linings Playbook. This is just the Blu-ray, like always, guys. But I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was good. It was worth being nominated for the Oscars that it did. Robert De Niro, you know, finally in a good movie, and finally see Chris Tucker back and stuff, who hasn't been in anything in a long time. But really good movie. I really enjoyed Silver Linings Playbook. Actually put out by Anchor Bay, so. Next we have The Impossible. This is another movie I've been wanting to watch for a very long time, starring on Naomi Watts and Evan McGregor. I don't know what the fuck's up with me pronouncing shit today, but this is the movie about the tsunami, and I heard it's just a beautifully shot movie. Really depressing, but it's definitely one I've been wanting to watch for a long time. So for $5, figure I'd pick it up. Even though it's really depressing. I gotta be in a depressed mood to watch this one, but. And next we have a movie that I watched a few days ago, and I thought it was fucking absolutely brilliant, and definitely gonna be on my top 5 list of, you know, mainstream movies that came out this year. And that's Soderbergh's Side Effects. This movie kicks major fucking ass, guys. If you haven't seen this yet, definitely run out and get it. I know you're probably saying, oh, Channing Tatum, but, you know, he's not that big of a main character in it, but, this is just, if you want a movie that just fucks with your head a little bit, and, the ending is worth the price of admission itself. But, by the title, you probably guess what it's about. Mainly about antidepressants and the side effects that they have. So, really fucking awesome movie. Really an awesome conclusion to Strodenberg's Hollywood directorial shit that he's doing. But I bet we'll see him again. But your generic Universal Blue case, but probably my favorite movie in this update so far. I really enjoyed this one. Alright, let's get into the family video pickup, guys. These were all $1 a piece, which, awesome score. We got The Wild Hunt. I mean, I had to grab this. It's like, the description on the back says, like, it's real action role-playing. Like, they go on this island, and they take their, like, action role-playing on the computer and turn it into real, and it just sounds fucking strange. It's put out by Film Buff, so it can't be that bad, I suppose. So for $1, I had to grab that one. We got Riddle. A girl goes back to her small town and to look for her brother, and there's an abandoned mental hospital at the edge of the town. So once I read that, you know I was gonna buy it, because you guys know I'm obsessed with abandoned mental hospital movies. So has Val Kilmer in it, so that was pretty cool. So for $1, had to grab it. Seemed pretty cool. We got Spider-Hole, IFC Midnight. You know me, I try and get every IFC Midnight flick out there. There's a few I still think I gotta get, and there's Prey. I don't know if I have that, and I keep on passing it up because I don't remember if I have that, you know. I keep everything in my mind, you know. I have 2,000 movies that all are stored in my mind, so I'm going to have to look up if I have Prey or not. But Spider-Hole, IFC Midnight, seemed pretty cool. I'll probably watch this one later tonight. It says, if you like Costume Saw, you like Spider-Hole, so I guess it's like a house. They go to a house and stuff starts to happen. I don't know. Seemed pretty cool, you know. For $1, worth it for IFC Midnight. Now this movie really intrigued me when I read it. It's put out by IFC again, and that's 444, Last Day on Earth, starring William Dafoe. I guess this was an apocalyptic movie about two people spending the last day on Earth together on top of a high-rise in New York. I know it sounds like a romantic movie, but I thought it sounded pretty badass, and it's directed by the guy who did Bad Lieutenant, so I think the remake of Bad Lieutenant with Nicolas Cage was not a bad movie, but this just seems cool. Post-apocalyptic love movie, kind of reminded me of The Perfect Senses when I read the back, which is also put out by IFC, but this is really cool. I'm really intrigued to watch this one. Just grab some more. I picked up A Separation. This is the Iranian film that won Best Foreign Film at the Academy Awards last year. They got a shit ton of press. Figured I'd grab it for $1. Give it a watch. You know. Nothing to say about that one. This one still has fucking stickers on it. Alright. 1,000 Cuts. This is a thriller about a A-list horror director, and this guy goes to his house and shows him what real horror is all about. So, you know, kind of sounds like Bitter Feast, but with horror directors or something like that. You know, we've probably seen this. I know I have a few movies in my collection that's like this, but for $1. Why not? Put out by Horizon Movies. This is the one I watched last night. And it's the Snowtown Murders, put out by IFC Midnight. I've heard a lot of things about this movie, you know. A lot of, you know, it's fucked up and, you know. And I'm not saying there's not some fucked up things in this movie, but I didn't think it lived up to the hype. I'm not saying it's a bad movie by all means, but I really didn't enjoy it. I mean, it was okay. If you guys have seen this movie, why the fuck are they eating at every fucking scene in the movie? They're, you know, they're all stuffing their faces, you know. I don't know if it's something that the director did on purpose or, you know, it's just an inside joke or something, but every scene in this movie, they're fucking stuffing their faces. But as the title says, this is about the Snowtown murders that took place in Snowtown, Australia. About people who murdered their victims and put them in barrels and stored them in a bank vault in Snowtown, Australia, and that's what this movie's about. A lot of pedophile type stuff in this flick, but it was okay. A lot of, Roger Ebert gave it 3.5 stars, which, I suppose. But I've seen Midnight. Snowtown Murders, okay. I just picked this up because I thought it looked funny, and that's Strike, with Tara Reid. It's a bowling movie, and I like stupid bowling movies. Put out by Anchor Bay. This came out in 2008, so it's a bit of an older movie, but I needed another movie to add to the stack for me to have 20, so that's what I grabbed. We got Haunted Highway. This is another 2005, put out by Lionsgate. I think it's like a ripoff of Dead End, if you guys know that movie. Guy goes out on a highway and stuff starts to happen on the highway, I can see if this described. Oh no, they're all perfect. So, Haunted Highway. Next we have Girls Against Boys. I've been hearing a lot about this movie. I know it was $5 to trade and save last, sorry, a few months ago. But, I guess this is a revenge type flick. So, I figured I'd pick it up for $1. Put out by Anchor Bay. If anybody's seen this, let me know how you think it is. Another stack. One of the Dead, put out by Focus. I guess this is like a spoofy zombie flick about a guy in Cuba who has to try and save his island. And I love that cover. Put out by Focus World, so another movie I've been wanting to pick up. We have Don McKay, Melissa Leo, put out by Image. I guess this is a movie about a woman who runs back to her town after a tragedy happens, and she finds out some dark shit's happening in the town. I just look at the cover. If it looks cool, I grab it and put it on top of the stack. I really don't even read the back, but Buck, can't go wrong. We got Elfie Hopkins, which I suppose is Anthony Hopkins' kid in Cannibal Hunter. This is put out by Screen Media. I have a lot of Screen Media stuff in this stack. But, yeah, I guess this is a cannibal flick. Not much on the back, but cool cover. The guy on the front looks like the guy from the Super Mario Brothers movie, which I know he died last year, which sucks, but Cannibal Hunter. We got Crawl, which is Bloody Disgusting Selects. You guys know I try to get all these Bloody Disgusting Selects. And I guess VHS 2, I forgot that's a Bloody Disgusting Selects flick. So I'm going to have to pick that when it comes out. But has some pretty cool gore on the back. And I guess it's about a hitman and something. Looks cool. I'm definitely 80 minutes, so it's a quickie movie. We got Kiss the Abyss, put out by, who put this out? Monarch Home Entertainment. I guess this is a ghosts type weird movie. I have no idea. Definitely really low budget. I could tell. Sorry guys, fuck. I could tell that. Next we have I Didn't Come Home to Die. This one's put out by Level 33. And I guess this is a group of people go out to the wilderness and shit starts to go down, Another low budget flick. Here's another movie that I've heard a lot of people talk about. It's another IFC Midnight flick. That's Kill List. It's another one I didn't have. I think I almost have every IFC Midnight movie, or recent IFC Midnight movies are close to it, but I've heard a lot of things about this movie, and I haven't watched it yet, but I'm definitely going to watch this tonight, for sure, because I got to see what the hype is about this movie. All right, 3 more, guys, and then we're done. Got another IFC, 7 days. I guess this is a revenge movie about a guy who goes and kills the guy who rapes and kills his little kid. Really cool. It says in the tradition of horror masterpiece, The Last House on the Left. So, also Sundance movie. So anything IFC gonna grab. We got Poe. I guess this is a guy who's influenced by Algarel or Poe. It says Saw Me at Silence of the Lambs. So I don't know. The girl on the front looks cool. This is put out by Macrit Entertainment. That's how you know you got a low budget flick, guys, when you got the fucking website right on the disc. But for $1, grab it. And finally, we got Surveillance. I guess this is David Lynch's daughter's new movie, put out by Magnolia. It says Twisted and Disturbing, so that seems cool. Put out by Magnet once again. Motherfucker. Maybe that's just you guys. Let me be the verdict on this one. Do you think that's magic marker, or do you think that's part of the disc? Decisions. Whatever, it was $1. So yeah, that's everything, guys. I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Hope everyone has a safe 4th of July. Don't go and blow your hand off. I wish I would be able to, but fucking the fireworks are illegal here in Illinois, which is... But yeah, until all my Boston friends, Boston sucks. Of course, because the Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup, and the whole town's been fucking going crazy this week, so yeah. So I just want to say to Boston. So yeah, thanks everybody. Hope everyone have a safe 4th of July, and I'll talk to you later.